You start your opening statement, Coach.
Yep, my opening statement is that we practiced we played like a team that practiced all week long without their best player because he had the flu. That's exactly what we looked like tonight. So I don't really have anything else about an opening statement. I mean, we were flat from the beginning. I started him. He didn't practice all week long. You know, guess I shouldn't have played him. But, you know, he's been our best player. And, you know, you just hope that he can turn it on and have some energy and play well tonight. And he obviously didn't. And thought that we were flat and got off to a bad start, probably due to that. And then other than that, you know, I thought Coach's game plan was great. But, my God, I mean, they went under screens and we missed 20 wide open threes. And, I mean, at the end of the day, if we made 2 or 3 or 4 of them, we would have won by 10. And no disrespect to them. I thought they played great. They deserved to win. We did not deserve to win because we missed free throws and layups wide under the basket, and then we missed a ton, amazingly a ton of wide open three-pointers.
Who had the flu?
Who do you think had the flu? Who played like they had the flu tonight?
Cook.
So you thought Peter played well? How many points do you have?
Yeah, 3 points, 5 fouls.
How many rebounds?
2.
There you go.
Just that combined with the fact he fouls out at 5 minutes, just how costly is that for you guys, especially knowing how the game played out with it being so close in those last 5 minutes?
I mean, did you see him play over there? He's averaging a double-double in conference. I think it makes a huge difference, you know. But really what makes it more a difference is just how crappy your practices are all week long. I mean, you just, you know. And even when I got him out there and I made him try to go, you know, we just didn't have it. Didn't have the pizzazz, didn't have the fizz. You know, you roll the dice as a coach and you go with your best player, and, you know, it just wasn't there tonight.
You guys started shooting a lot of threes. 10 of the first 14 shots were threes, but you guys really struggled from there. What do you feel like just happened from behind the arcs?
Well, because they went under ball screens and they left us completely wide open. I mean, they literally went 3 feet underneath the screen and we were wide open, and those are horse shots, and you got to make those in college basketball, and we didn't. You know, if we make our threes in the first half, I think we were 2 for 14 or 2 for 15. We shot it better in the second half. I think in the second half we were 4 for 10, 40%. But the first half we were 3 for 20. And, you know, I don't want to tell our guys not to shoot that because, number one, you're wide open. And if you start turning those down, then it's going to be a mental game. And number two, we couldn't get to the paint. We just couldn't get to the paint because they were literally backing off of us. And look, I mean, he felt like that's what they had to do in order to have a chance to beat us. And he rolled the dice, and it worked for him. I mean, it was a tremendous job by him. But at the end of the day, you know, he's a hard hedge, trap, ball screen guy his whole career. And that's the first time he's ever done that to me, and I've played against him 20 times. So you got to give him credit, man. He rolled the dice. He felt like that was the only way they could beat us.
UTEP, the last time you guys played them, you guys had a pretty big advantage in both rebounds and points in the paint. This time UTEP kind of flipped that on you guys. Just what do you feel like you guys did not do as well inside that you guys were able to do last time?
It had all to do with their ball screen defense. When they trap you and you make the pass, and then they got to scramble around, that's why we got to the basket last time and got layups and dunks. Tonight he just said, you know what, I'm going to bite the bullet, I'm just going to go under everything, and I'm going to make them shoot threes. And it worked. Again, you know, sometimes you roll the dice as a coach and things work out, you know. And you got to give Joe credit. It worked for him.
Just one more thing. When you guys beat UTEP the last time in El Paso, they had that big crowd there. A lot of people mentioned that maybe UTEP was maybe under pressure because of that, and maybe didn't look up to that. You guys had a pretty big crowd tonight. Did you guys feel any of that to come out here, maybe just a little bit of extra pressure tonight, like maybe UTEP did the last time?
I mean, we played at the pit in front of 16,000 and won. We played at UTEP in front of 12,000 and won by 30. We played at the University of Texas. We played at Dayton in front of 13,000 sold out. We got 8 games left. I'm pretty sure our guys are not worried about 10,000 people in a gym. Like, it's a basketball game, you know? What a great crowd, what a great atmosphere. Wish we'd have played better for them. But I think, you know, again, and we look like a team that didn't have its best player. I think that's what we look like tonight. And I'm not making excuses, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, if you look at our game film and you look at our stats, everything goes through him. When we made our run in the second half, who was in the game? He was. We threw the ball in there a few times and we got through there, and then he went about a 3-minute stretch and I looked out there and he couldn't stand up and I had to get him out. And that's why he also got foul trouble tonight too, because he was tired, you know? I mean, you got to give the kid credit for trying to suck it up and play. You know, I appreciate his effort, appreciate him trying to do it. But that's also where we're at right now because, you know, our depth. You know, we're a team that's still trying to build. We're still trying to build depth and, you know, trying to put ourselves in that position where when you have a guy like that go down, you don't have to depend on him. You know, you can roll with the next guy. And right now, he's been really, really an integral part of our team.
Coach, so this loss drops you guys to 7th in Conference USA standings. Like you said, you have 8 games left. Season's almost over. What do you think? What in your opinion is the biggest area of improvement that you want to see in the team to secure not only a spot in the Conference USA tournament, but to secure a good like top 4 seed?
Yeah, I think it's still all cluttered up. I mean, you know, what, if 1 game separates second, third place right now, I mean, it's going to go all the way down to the end. I told him in there, and I mean it, like, there's not anybody left. I mean, we could go 8-0. I mean, we got that kind of team. But if we don't play the way we need to play, we also could go 0-8. And I think that's the way this league is right now. You know, if you look across the board, every game is competitive. I mean, Sam Houston's 1-10, and they lost again today with a minute left in the game. Like, they've lost, I bet they've lost 8 games by 3 points or less. And I just think that's the parity of this league. You know, anybody can go to that tournament and win it. Anybody. And what we got to do is we got to get everybody healthy, and then we just got to get back to playing the way we have at times this year. It's there. We're capable of doing it, but, you know, we got to do it. You can't talk about it. You got to get it done.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, Coach.
Appreciate